morning. Today is Friday, September 23rd. The year is 2022. If in a previous video I said the year was 2021, as you know, I do not have a time machine, and it is still 2022. I can't go back in time, and nor can I go forward. If I was to accidentally say the year is 2023 and we're still in 2022, best believe we are still in the year 2022, and I have not took a time machine or time warp to go to the future to create a video 1 year into the future. Friday, September 23rd, 2022. So, big case here in Atlanta about Chaka Zulu shooting and killing. Chaka Zulu is a part owner of a restaurant called Apartment 4B up in Buckeye. I've been to this restaurant. Beautiful restaurant, very expensive. He shot and killed a guy in the parking lot over a dispute over parking fees. The guys pull into the parking lot. Now I'm just gonna. They pull into the parking lot. When you pull into the parking lot, if you've ever been to Apartment 4B, you pay for parking up front, and then you go off, park your car, and you can either valet park it, or they'll charge you extra for that too, and all this shit. You know these niggas. On a side note, I don't understand all these black-owned businesses that charge you to park in their parking lot. I've never understood that. You can go to Houston's. You can go to so many other restaurants. Now, if you want to pay for valet at some of these upscale restaurants, yes, but there is still free parking, and you don't have to pay for parking at all in many of these restaurants. But a lot of these black restaurants charge you for parking in the parking lot. It's just very bizarre to me. That's just price gouging black folks. Because literally, you can go to Houston's, which is right up the street from Apartment 4B. Food just as good, maybe better. And you can park in the parking lot for free. Free parking, unless you do valet parking. But at Apartment 4B, you pay for parking. And they ask you when you get there, you can put Apartment 4B, say yes, you pay your parking, and you go park. Now, on this particular night that this incident took place at Apartment 4B, there was a private event taking place there at the restaurant. The men came in, 4 guys came in, paid for parking, and wanted to go inside. They paid for their parking. I don't know what they paid for VIP. I don't know. And went inside the restaurant. They were not able to get in because it was a private event. You had to have some type of password or some type of invitation or who knows what. So as they were leaving, they were requesting or trying to get a refund on their parking. Now, this is where customer service comes in key. When the men originally pulled into that parking lot at Apartment 4B, and Apartment 4B is a popular restaurant, they knew it was an invitation-only event or a party event. As people pulled into the parking lot, before they took one red dot from them people, all they had to say is, "Hey guys, tonight it's a special event. Do you have an invitation or password, or do you?" And they would have said no, and say, "Okay, well, no need to pay for parking because this is a special event. You won't be able to get in." The guys would have been, "Okay, cool," went someplace else. Right? Common sense. They'd have got it left. Customer service at its best. But now the guys have parked the car, paid for parking, went inside and found out, oh, we can't get in here because we don't have a special pass, or we don't have a special this, or we don't have this, that, whatever. And all they want is a refund back for the parking they paid for. I think that's fair enough. They should have been able to get their money back for that parking. They should not have to pay for that parking. Hold on. Oh, this damn dog. Again, so instead of them refunding the money to these gentlemen, they were asking, and I don't know, I wasn't there, but the video, clearly you see the video, the guy was talking to Chaka, and then this thing kind of, all this over a parking fee. I just find this very, welcome to Niggerville, y'all, because I'm not understanding this. I have been to places where they didn't have any more seats available or tables available. We turned around, we left, and went on about our business. It is unfortunate that this man died that night, and Chaka was shot outside this upscale restaurant over a parking fee. Why didn't Chaka and his team just refund the parking fees to the people who could not get into this event? I mean, seriously. I think that would have made the most sense. Give them back the money they paid for parking. And furthermore, let's not charge anyone else for parking knowing that they can't get into this event. We have to You know, do you have a password? Do you have an invitation? Simple stuff like that. But again, y'all, here we go again. Welcome to Niggerville. Well, all they had to do, so now we got dead folks shooting, woman getting beat up. Yesterday, woman getting beat up in the video, beat her up. The parking attendant. I've been there and I recognized. I said, that's the parking attendant. They didn't beat her up. Because she was the one taking the money when they came. It just, I have a problem with going to black restaurants and they charge you for parking in their private parking lot. That's their right. But you can go all the places all over town and you don't have to pay for parking. But when you pull into these black-owned restaurants and places of business, they have the nerve to charge you for parking. Not all, but enough that it concerns me. Like, why are we paying for parking here? I mean, why are you gouging us with the food, the drinks, and parking? It's like, okay, this is starting to get ridiculous. And that's why, I'll be honest with y'all, I love to support black-owned businesses, but some places. After I went to apartment 4B with my mother, my cousin, and her niece, and we spent damn near $400 in that restaurant, and we didn't eat very much. I mean, drinks, my mother didn't even have a drink. It was like $350, $400. It was something outrageous, and I was like, I ain't been back to apartment 4B. Thank you all, apartment 4B. I had a nice time. It was a great atmosphere. It was too expensive for me. And my living room bigger than apartment 4B. I mean, first level of my house, you can put all apartment 4B in here and my cooking's better. Food wasn't all that great. It was outrageous. Outrageous what we paid for parking, food, drinks. They didn't keep apartment 4B. I'm all for black-owned businesses, but I ain't said I wasn't going back there no more. It was too high. It was outrageous. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, look at them getting at it. I was like, what do we eat? But anyway, to see them, when I heard about their shooting outside that restaurant, I was like, oh boy, what didn't happen over there in apartment 4B? Upscale black restaurant up there off Peachtree Road. This was a colossal. Now, to the video of the shooting. The shooting did. Let's talk about the shooting for a second. Should he be charged with murder for having shot and killed that young man in that video? Y'all saw the video. They had a fight. The fight was broke up. There's so much confusion. I couldn't tell you. Now, I've watched their videos on numerous occasions. I saw him shoot the guy, but I don't know necessarily if. I don't know. At the bottom, ultimately, it will take a jury to make the decision if that shooting was just. If he did the right thing to shoot and kill that young man. Now, he was also shot in the process. Was he shot first before shooting? Boy, I'm confused about all this. There's so much shit going on. Oh, all this over some damn parking fees. When that man asked for that money back, I said, man, this is what I would have done if I owned that restaurant. When them guys walked in and said, yo, man, I'm sorry, y'all. This is a private event tonight, but thank you for coming out. And I'm going to give you all some drink tickets because y'all done came all the way out here hoping to come into my place of business. Here's some drink tickets for come back and join us another time. This is a private event. Oh, you paid for parking? Oh, not a problem. We give a refund. Guys, come back. Drinks on me. Hell, entrees on me. Please come back and give us a try again on another night. Call me and make a reservation. Here's my name and number. That's all it would have taken, customer service. But niggas, they can't do that. I'm shocked. This is my restaurant. You niggas get the fuck up out of here. We get a private event. I can see how these niggas be acting in these places, those funky places. Like I said, apartment 4B ain't that big. You can set it inside this first level. This was my first level of the house will swallow up that little restaurant. The kitchen, my kitchen, way bigger than the actual kitchen inside apartment 4B. I've been inside their place. It's a tiny ass place. I'm not taking nothing against them. It's a nice place. Way too expensive for me. I'm not going back to apartment 4B. As they brought that check over there, and I added that shit up, and I said all this expensive ass shit, I was like, okay, never again. Drinks were outrageous. I was like, were we in New York City or something? It's high. Expensive. But you all saw the videos. You saw the video of the young man getting shot and killed. Chaka's now being charged with his murder. He's out on bail. He's spending a lot of money on this defense. Attorneys, fee. Y'all, can you imagine if he had just gave him back that $10, $20, $30, $40 in parking, and a free drink ticket, even maybe a free entree? I just wrote on his name and number on the back of the car and said, man, guys, come back and see me again. And see me, I'll hook you up. Seriously, it's what I would have did. You got all these people coming in the restaurant, you know you can't get them all in there because they don't know it's a private event out there. Furthermore, why y'all still allowing people into this parking lot and charging them for parking if you are not sure they know it's a private event? Shouldn't you be vetting these people? Guys, it's a private event tonight. Ma'am, it's a private event tonight. Ma'am, you know that? Everybody, you all know it's a private event. Do you have passes? Do you have the invitation? Do you have any of this? Because there's a private event here tonight, but I would love for y'all to come back on another occasion when we don't have this private event going on. How fucking hard would that have been? Real hard in Niggerville, huh? So now, you get to fight a murder case. Murder case. All this is, y'all, this is all over parking, a fee they paid to park. They just wanted a refund. That's it. We paid for parking. We can't stay here. Can we get our money back? Give them money. Give them niggas the money. Give them potential customers the money back. This couldn't be that hard. So, you know, y'all probably think, oh, watch, it can be that simple. Here's just simple. That's how niggas die in this town over simple, petty bullshit. Nigga shit. This didn't have to happen. Nigga shit. Ignorance. That's why I stay out here amongst the trees out here. I know they ain't gonna shoot my ass out here. Really quiet. Y'all hear that? There ain't no gunfire, do you? Just the wind blowing and rustling leaves outside. Stay away from them niggas. Oh boy, have I been criticized by friends who come out here. This is so far. Why are you out here any damn way? I want to see the house. Why? You ain't come to my last place. But I just wanted to see this one. Here's the funny part. Ain't nobody, y'all, I'm not out here inviting folks over here to come out and see this house. I don't give a fuck about you. You can come or not. I'm going to come see it. Well, if you want to come see it, put it in your address in that phone, Google it, and if it's a long way, just stay your ass in the fucking city. You ain't got to come out here, niggas. I ain't inviting y'all motherfuckers over here any goddamn way. Stay your black ass in the city. Stay your ass in East Point, Camp Creek, Cascade, South Fulton, all them nigga neighborhoods where you're living at any damn way, and you don't have to worry about how far out I live. Yeah, that solves that fucking problem. You know, far out. You're far away from you niggas. I did this on purpose. I'm tired of dealing with you ignorant black folks. You just get tired of it. Going to the grocery store, bums begging. You gotta keep making sure your car doors are locked. I remember waking up in the middle of the night, going out there to make sure my cars are locked, checking, make sure ain't nothing in the seats. Oh, shit, I left my gym bag in the car. I run out there and get for somebody bash the window out there. Over here, I left car doors unlocked, gym bag in the car. The doors open, ain't nobody touch shit out here. They can't even, people don't even notice I sit up on top of this down here. They drive out all day long. I don't even see the house. Oh, good, keep driving. You're not supposed to see it. Nigga shit. I'm not about to lose my life over no motherfucking nigga shit. Now, many years ago, me and her went on vacation. We went to a hotel, and we checked into a hotel in Daytona Beach, Florida. This was years and years ago. It was a black-owned hotel. I'll never forget this. The place was a dump. It was a dump. We were all excited. It was a black-owned hotel. We got there. It was a dump, and I was not going to spend the night in that hotel. I said, Earl, we're leaving. I didn't go back into the front asking people for nothing. We loaded that shit in that car and drove out. They were looking at us. We drove on highway. That thing came right on going. Pure. We went right on the street to the Hilton. This was years ago. That place was later on torn down. You know, you'd be following these little road guides, and they said somebody had recommended this place in the Black Home Hotel. It was a dump. I was like, okay, but we had paid for the room and everything. I didn't go back and ask the people for a refund. Nothing. We left. We just left. I said, fuck it, I'm out of here. We didn't have this money. We didn't pay much for it any damn way. We went on up to the Hilton. Sad part about it, the hotel actually sat on the beach, and the hotel was a dump. And I was like, I'm not going to be staying in this room. It was a dump. Like, really a dump. I was like, I'm not staying there. And we left. I didn't go argue with them people. I didn't go fuss and fight with them. We got in our car. We left. This was years ago, back in the 90s. Daytona Beach is a totally different place now. We didn't want to go to Daytona Beach anymore after we only went there a couple times. It was horrible out there. I heard it's gotten much better in Daytona Beach. I don't know. Haven't been in years. But this was years and years and years ago. And maybe y'all know something about. I think Daytona Beach has improved tremendously. I know they tore a lot of them dumpy hotels down. But I don't know if they replaced them with nicer hotels. I don't know if it's like. I don't know if Daytona Beach ever became like Destin or Jacksonville Beach or anything like that. But I remember it was a hellhole when we went there. It wasn't all that nice years ago. And they had something going on where everybody was on all these motorcycles and shit. I'd never forget that mess because we were there when this shit was going on. So, anyway, you saw the video. I'm going to play the video again at the end of this. Watch it. And I'm curious to know you all's thoughts. Should Chaka have been charged with murder? I mean, they whooped his ass out there. He laid on the ground. He jumps up, but then he retrieves his gun from I don't know where and then shoots them. It's just kind of like, okay, I don't know. All this over a parking lot fee. This is what this was over. Give them niggas back that money. Just give them the money back. Where's customer service at these black-owned businesses? Customer service seems to suck at these places. Because they feel like, they have this arrogant, man, we're apartment 4B. You're not. And there are 10,000 restaurants around here. First off, I'm not too caught up on these fly-by-night, trendy-ass restaurants. They come and go here in Atlanta. Come and go, come and go, come and go. Apartment 4B a year from now might be gone. You treat customers with respect. When them guys ask for that money back, they should have promptly said, it is not a problem, we will refund your money. But when they walked in the door of that restaurant, and that place was a private event going on, which should have been disclosed to them before they paid for parking, right? That should have been disclosed before them guys paid for that parking. No one should have been paying for parking and not able to get into a private event that they didn't know nothing about after they've already paid for parking. Well, I'd be a little upset myself personally. But I already told y'all, I'm not going to these places where I have to pay for parking in your private parking lot. Not when Houston's got free parking right up the street. I'll go there. Anyway, today is Friday, September 23rd. The year is 2022. 2022. Friday, September 23rd. I'm out of here and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Friday.